Hello there. My name is Andrew Davis, and currently I'm attending California State University, Chico. I am in an English class that is forcing me to study Web 2.0 and social media. Well, Mike Posner, you're just the perfect candidate. See, I've noticed online that you've been blowing up big within the last 12 months. And I also know that you released your second mixtape in 6 days, actually, on the 29th. Today is the 23rd. Well, the thing is I have a couple of questions for you, Mr. Posner. And I was wondering if you possibly, I'm just hoping, that you could take time out of your busy day to answer these questions for me. Through the form of YouTube, if at all possible. Well, let me get started. I have plenty of questions for you. I'll also be posting them up right here, so if you have any trouble trying to recall what I asked, you could just look over the list in the corner. Alright, so I know that you started producing music when you were 13, but how'd you go about it? Like, what drove you to make music? I'm also curious about when you got your first big break. What I mean by this is, when and how did people start to recognize you and approach you, but you did not know them particularly before, and they probably commended you on your music, which I'm hoping for. Also, how did the internet build your fan base? And I also want to know why you chose to use these tools such as Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, YouTube, all these things to help build your fan base. And I was also curious about what you expected before it happened and what you're expecting as soon as you drop this next mixtape. I also want to know why the mixtape, A Matter of Time, why did you release it for free online? Nobody's doing that. I know that you actually had iTunes for a while give it out for free. How did that work out for you? Also, is this next mixtape going to be released for free? And why are you doing so? Like, I understand you signed to J Records, but why, instead of making an album, you're just releasing a mixtape? It's confusing to me. Also, how did you come about signing to J Records? I mean, whoa, yeah, just why'd you say yes, and how was that opportunity proposed to you? I've also noticed a lot lately that almost every weekend you're involved in another, like, interview. Almost every weekend. So, has the internet played any part of that? I'm just a little curious. And I also want to talk to you about the identity that you create online. There's this idea that people create their identities online the way that individual thinks that others will think about them. How does this play a role in the way you portray yourself online? And yeah, just how has you using the internet as a foundation to build your empire helped you so far? And I also got a funny question for you. Well, it's sort of funny. I just thought that you're gonna be pretty big, and have you thought about TMZ? Do you fear TMZ in the future? And how will you deal with paparazzi? Well, I just would like to say thanks for your time, Mr. Posner. Or Posner, my bad. If you could just maybe reply to this video as soon as you can, I actually have a proposal due on Monday, which is in like 3 days. But if you could possibly reply to me like whenever you have the opportunity, man, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to take long, exaggerated answers to these questions, but if you could just possibly touch base on each one of these, just a little bit, I'd appreciate it, man. I'd like to say thank you again for taking the time to watch this video, and I wish you the best of luck in the future, man. Just keep producing those hits, hits.